All right. People are going to continue to join, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Heather, and I have been with Plexus for a little over 5 years now. And I'm actually going to share my story, my journey with Plexus last. But just wanted to thank you guys so much for being here. I know that it is busy in the evening, so we appreciate you guys taking 15 to 20 minutes out of your evening to just kind of listen in, hear some testimonies. If you have any questions, you can always unmute yourself or you can drop it in the chat box. We are definitely here to answer any questions that you may have, and just can't wait for you guys to learn a little bit more. So at the end, I'll share my story and then just a little general basics with Plexus, and then we'll just leave it open if you have any questions. So I am going to go ahead and introduce Dawana. I am going to let her, is that okay, Dawana? Okay, I'm going to let her share her story and her journey with you guys first.
All right. Hey, my name is Dawana, and I've been with Plexus for a little over 7 years. And I started because I was having digestive issues. I couldn't go to the bathroom. I was tired, low energy. I'd had knee pain. I'd had a scope on my knee back in like 86, but it just, joint pain and things like that. It hurt constantly. I had sleepless nights, couldn't rest. I'm just burning candle at both ends, single mom, just working like crazy, and just felt tired and exhausted all the time. But basically the bathroom issue was killing me, just constantly felt bloated. So I'd heard Andrea, my daughter, was telling me about Plexus. She had heard it from her friend, and she was like, Mom, because she had the digestive issues too. And she was like, we've got to try this, it may work. And, I was using everything else because I thought I'm 63 and I felt like that was normal, like, okay, everybody takes those laxatives, you go to the store, you get the laxatives, you take them, they work for a little while and then they don't work. But you just keep on going because that's all you knew. I didn't know anything about gut health until I started this. And so when we were talking about Plexus and was first introduced to it, I checked it out and we both said, okay, we're going to give it a try. So we both started on the same day and ordered our triplex, which is the Slim Drink, the Bio Cleanse, and the Pro by 5. I call it the peanut butter and jelly of Plexus. I would never go without it. It is truly my saving grace. There's a lot of other products too that's my saving grace, but that is, I feel like, the peanut butter and jelly of it all, where it starts. Took that, and soon after, within that first week, I was using the bathroom. I was noticing I was sleeping better at night. My joint pain in my knee, it was getting better. I really don't have that. But the other thing too, which I forgot was my main issue was high blood pressure. I was on 3 to 4 medications at that time. And now I am down to 1 medication at the lowest dose. So that is a huge win to get off the medications for high blood pressure, because it's very scary to have high blood pressure. So the other thing that is amazing about Plexus is while I was doing this, I was at a low point in my job, my career. One of my jobs, it wasn't working out, and I was really financially strapped. Like I said, I'm single, just me and my dog. And it was just like very scary because you're thinking like, how am I going to support myself? And then lo and behold, before me, not only are these Plexus helping me on the inside, it started helping me financially. And because you know how you like to share something, you get a good lipstick, you get just a recipe or a doctor or a hairstylist or whatever, you're going to share that. And I'm a believer in sharing. I love to share everything. So when my friends started seeing me feel better, and, I always have an up personality, but I was faking it back then. And I had fake energy, but now I have real energy and it feels good. And they were seeing that. And so I was just sharing. So you know how it is. You share it, they start, then they like it, they take it, they start, and everything just started growing, and I started making money. And it was like, oh my goodness. So it just all unfolded that this too turned into a side gig at that time, which has now turned into a full-time career for me. And I cannot say enough good things about it. So it can help you in for your health goals, and it can also help you financially. It's just the best thing ever. I can't say enough good things about it. And the community of women that, whoever has told you about it, or if you're seeing us all, online and things like that and talking about it on social media, it's the best. We are not joking.
Doesn't look 63.
Pardon me?
Doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am 63 and I have 8 grandbabies. And if it wasn't for Plexus, I couldn't run after them or keep up with my own self. But if any of this has resonated with you, I mean, it does so many things. Like we use all their supplements, and somebody else can talk about that another time, but I can't even say enough good things. But it's amazing. And if anything that I've said has resonated with you, if you have digestive issues, bloating, headaches, just joint pain, can't sleep, low energy, talk to the person that invited you tonight, and, let's get you started. Or if you need some extra cash, you need a little jingle in your jangle, we can do that for you too. And we are a great support team. We'll teach you everything you know. They've got it all laid out. It's like dummies for Plexus. So it's amazing. That's all I got.
Thanks, Dawana. I appreciate it. Love always hearing that. And yes, the community is literally unmatched. We are all here to support each other, whatever your health goals are, financially, whatever that may be. We just are always here to cheer you on and help you along the way. So thanks, Dawana. I am now going to pass it on to Jayla, and she is going to share with you guys a little bit about her journey.
Hi, guys. So I'm Jayla. I just started Plexus probably about 2 months ago. So I'm really new to everything right now. I'm still kind of seeing things take effect as they happen. But I started because Leah, one of my friends, I also work with her. She's friends with my mom. She's just great, wonderful. She has been doing this for years, and I just kept seeing things change in her. And I was like, I wasn't interested at first. I kind of kept pushing it off because I was like, I just can't social sell. I'm not into it. It's not my thing. And so finally, I got to a point where I was like, I just want to try it. And I'm in college. I go to school full time and I also work full time, but I don't get paid like a full time job. So I was like, if I'm going to do this, I really need to sell it because I did not know exactly how I was going to take on this little extra thing, like this little me thing, and start taking care of myself better without the little bit of the extra income. So I got some samples from Leah, and one thing about me is I have had chronic migraines since I was 5 years old. When I was younger, I got them at least once a week. Now that I'm a little bit older, it has lessened to like once every 2 weeks, which was huge for me because I wasn't dealing with it every single week. And now on Plexus, I have not had a migraine for probably 4 or 5 weeks, which is like completely insane to me. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm like planning things, I can go out and do things. I just don't even know how to say enough good things about this because I have not been able to live my life like this without having to cancel plans or just not know, like, oh, if I don't eat this way, then I'm not going to be able to do this. Or if I don't have at least this much water today, then I'm not going to be able to do that. I can't go to the pool today because I started feeling a little bit sick earlier. So I know if I spend any time in the sun, I'm just not going to be able to do anything later. I won't be able to go to work. And I haven't had to worry about any of it. It's been completely life-changing. And, I've had some issues with gut health just a little bit, but mainly it was just bloating. It wasn't anything huge, it was mainly just bloating, but I've also noticed bloating going down. Pants that didn't fit me in January fit me now. I am loving it, every bit of it. And the biggest bonus of it all is that I can do this and I'm making money while I'm doing it. I'm able to help other people. I've been able to get a few people on it and they've noticed changes, they've noticed differences in their lives. So I just feel like this has been like such a huge blessing for me and I didn't even realize like that I actually needed it or that I wanted to do it. So yeah, if you're feeling like especially if you struggle with like migraines or headaches or anything like that, this is the way to go. because I have never felt this good in my life since I was 5 years old. I have not lived like this, and now I can. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than, like, this has just kind of been great for me. I'm new, so I don't have a ton of experience with everything, but I know that the products work, and I'm seeing them change me and how I'm living, so
Perfect. Thank you, Jayla. I love that. Seriously gives me chills.
thank you.
And that's what I love about Plexus is that everyone has probably one of my favorite things is that everyone has such a different story, different journey, different reason for getting started, different reason for sticking around. Everything is so unique to that person. And I truly love it. Actually, a side note, I had someone the other day that they were like, I don't know if I really want to answer any questions about my health goals. I feel like my health goals are so different from everyone else's. And I was like, you wouldn't believe how many different journeys and struggles and things like that that I have seen over 5 years. Like nothing's crazy. Everyone is just so unique. And that's what I love about the products. And as you can see, we've all been here for different amounts of time. Jayla, about 2 months. I've been here for about 5 years. Dawana, about 7 years. And we all have the same love though for the products, but all of our stories are so different. So for me, I don't have any kind of crazy story or transformation, but I love the products and I believe in them for so many different reasons. For me, I've always been into health and fitness, and I did not think that I would ever take supplements ever. And I had been asked to take different products over the years. And I'm like, nope, 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 diet and exercise. Like that's the only thing that I need to do. I work out, I eat pretty clean, obviously everything to moderation. I do believe in that. And I wasn't really struggling with anything. So I always said no to any type of supplements. But my friend Andrea, she she kept talking to me about them, and I knew that she was kind of like myself. Like she focused a little bit more on things that were more natural. She paid attention to ingredients and things like that. So I was like, all right, why does she keep talking to me about these products? It had been almost 2 years of her talking to me about them. And I did want to be my healthiest though. At this point, when she was talking to me, I was going to be getting married. I knew that we eventually wanted to try to have kids. And I was doing apple cider vinegar shots every day. Like I was always just doing these different things that I had found or heard about or researched to try to be my healthiest. So I was like, all right, after almost 2 years, if Andrea loves these products and she believes in the ingredients of what they're about, then let me look into them a little bit. So I started to research them. I loved the ingredients, that they were plant-based, they were clean, they were simple, they were easy to read. Like all those things checked all the boxes when I was first researching them. And then that's when I was like finding more about gut health and realized that unfortunately diet and exercise wasn't enough to be our healthiest. Is it important? Absolutely. And it can change a lot of things. I still always like mention that, but I found that our foods are just not the same as what they used to be. Even on organic foods, sometimes there are toxins. There's toxins literally everywhere in the air that we're breathing, and just the yeast buildup inside our guts. I found that it causes a lot of these things that we're struggling with. And even though I wasn't struggling with anything at the time, I was like, okay, what can I do to prevent, hopefully, things popping up and things starting to happen? And Plexus was, gut health. That's what it was. It focuses on gut health, getting to the root issue, getting your gut healthy, cleansing your body daily with a gentle system. I At first, I didn't love the thought of the products because I thought that they were all about weight loss. I'm like, that's all it is. Everybody just wants to have a quick fix. They want to lose weight, and that is not it. The main drink, which is our pink drink, is called Slim. So that's probably why I thought that. But it's one of those products that does it aid in weight loss? Definitely. But it's not going to make you lose weight if you don't need to lose weight. But if you do need to, then it's going to help with that. But we have, like Dawana mentioned, we have so many different products that focus on gut health, focus on weight loss. We have skincare products, like things that help with hydration, just with anxiety, just so many different things that the products help with. And it all focuses on getting that gut healthy and just getting to the root issue. So back to what I was talking to about my journey though, I did get started, did not think that I would see a change at all. I did see a slight increase in energy and sleep, which like I said, didn't even think that I would notice that, but I just felt so good. When I finally got started, I had actually already had a baby at the time and he was 6 months old. I was breastfeeding him. My milk supply increased, which I did not think I needed, but insulin and milk production play a role in each other. And one thing that products help to do is balance your blood sugar. So that was just an added bonus. So I breastfed him while taking the products. Then throughout my next 2 pregnancies, my midwife approved of them and I breastfed them as well. My third baby is now almost 10 months old and I'm still breastfeeding her, and I've used the products throughout all of my breastfeeding pregnancy journeys, and then a period where I wasn't breastfeeding or pregnant at all. My husband, he's actually a nurse practitioner. He takes them. Did not think I could get him to take anything consistently, but now he has been taking them fairly consistent, I would say pretty well, for about 4.5 years now. And his story is just so different from mine. He had some anxiety, some high cholesterol, a little bit of acid reflux, things like that. And he has seen amazing improvements. And my kids, who I took them during pregnancy and while breastfeeding my 3 and 5-year-old, they now take them themselves as well. So that's probably another favorite of mine outside of like ingredients and all of that, is just that everyone's journey is different, but they're not a one size fits all. They can work well for men, women, children, just all different stages and ages and struggles. They really do have a fit for everyone, but every product is different. So whoever invited you here, definitely like get with them, talk to them, be open with them, give them your health goals and your struggles. Because like I said, there's so many different products and they are geared toward different things. But the products are basically, like I said, they're going to help to get to the root issue. They're going to help to get rid of the inflammation that a lot of our body holds on to. They're going to help with any kind of vitamin deficiencies that I know a lot of people have. And just finding, like I said, that diet and exercise is great, but it is not enough. So even if you're already healthy, you already work out, maybe you are like, I want to lose a little bit of weight, my acne is crazy. I truly believe that the products could help, but it's something that if you don't give them a try, you will never know if they could help you. So it's been such a blessing for my entire family as far as our health. And then I know that the other ladies kind of mentioned financially as well. That has probably been one of the biggest unexpected blessings for me, because like I said, I was not a fan of supplements. I was a huge skeptic. I did not want to share the products, but I did kind of want help budgeting them. So I started to share them. And then I had friends and family who had incredible stories and journeys, and I've seen lives change, and it just became a passion to help others. And I did not want to ever be a stay-at-home mom. I did not think I wanted that. Even after I had my son, I wanted to at least work part-time. But the more babies that I had, the more I found that I wanted to be home with them all the time. But I also loved the fact that I got to help others. I was a dental hygienist, so I loved helping people and making them feel good, and seeing their healthy smiles and all of that. So this kind of fulfills that. I get to help others on their health journey as well, but I also get to make an income, surpassing my dental hygiene salary that I was making, going on fun trips, getting bonuses, getting rewarded for helping others, just so many things that that sometimes that go unnoticed or we don't talk about, but can definitely be a blessing to anyone or your family. So just wanted to touch on that as well as far as the products, but we have some deals and some specials going on. You can save about $30 in the next 24 hours if you get started, and we would be happy to answer any questions that you guys have. So definitely feel free to drop them in the chat. But whoever invited you here, definitely get with them and let them know your health goals and your struggles. So thank you so much, guys.